What's up, guys? Coach John Wojo here with JW Fitness with another question. I think this is more of like a commentary on this person's post. I see all of this about perfect form and all of that. I guess if your goal is to do a perfect rep, then fine. If you're lifting for aesthetics, look at Jay Cutler. His form is piss poor at best. Well, I don't know about that. The fucking guy was a many-time Mr. Olympia. So he's obviously doing something right. And sometimes it's difficult to watch somebody perform an exercise because you don't know how they're feeling the exercise, right? Somebody can look like they're swinging the weight, but it's actually very controlled and they're activating the target muscle the entire way through the range of motion, and it works for them. Clearly it works for Jay Cutler, but I digress. If you're in a lifting competition, then perfect form matters. For me, why does it matter in a lifting competition? Why? It works because you're bracing and moving properly to handle the most amount of weight that you can handle. You're moving the most amount of weight from point A to point B, and the only way to do that is with proper form. Well, the thing goes, that's the same way with hypertrophy training and bodybuilding, is you want to make sure that you are targeting the muscle that you should be targeting with the movements that you're using, and therefore form is critical to that outcome. Again, I digress. Let's get back to this. For me, I just want to be healthier and capable. So it's progressive overloading with form that's far from perfect, but reduces the likelihood of getting hurt. All right. I understand what this person is saying, but at the same time, it's not the exercises. Like, exercise choice is important, and volume, sets, reps, and the weight on the bar is all important, but it's how you do the exercises that delivers the stimulus to your body. Form always matters. And I don't know if anybody has absolutely perfect, picture-perfect form and everything, but we know for hypertrophy that you want to take a muscle, a target muscle, through its entire range of motion, that loading a muscle in its most stretched position is critical for the best hypertrophy response. Going through the entire range of motion, squeezing that muscle at the top, controlling the eccentric all the way down until that muscle is fully stretched again, initiating the exercise with the target muscle without swinging and jerking and doing anything that might cause an injury or otherwise take the load off of that muscle. Because when you start swinging and jerking and everything like that, you're starting to incorporate momentum and other muscles that might come in to assist that movement. Sometimes that's fine, but most of the time you want to be pretty damn, dare I say, perfect with your form, because you want to keep the onus on the muscle that you're trying to work during that particular exercise. So, you could have kind of okay, sloppy form and not get hurt, but you're not going into the gym just to not get hurt. You're going into the gym to deliver the absolute best stimulus possible to grow your muscle, if that's your goal. I'm assuming that's this person's goal. So that's what you should be doing. Another point to that is, I could go into the gym and kind of use sloppy form and a little momentum, but why would I want to unnecessarily have to use heavier loads than it would be otherwise required to get the same stimulus? Because I'm just creating a lot of unnecessary fatigue and wear and tear on my joints, when I could get a better stimulus by lowering the weight that I'm using and performing the movement in a stricter fashion, a more controlled fashion, through a full range of motion, without any momentum, without any quote-unquote cheating. That's the way that you want to train. So I would suggest to this person that maybe they critique their own form, and maybe there's ways that they could kind of clean up their training a little bit. They could get better results with less weight, less wear and tear on their joints, and that's the name of the game. All right. If you guys appreciate the content, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you next time.